Namaste, you're on the Nation at 5. I'm Anand Narasimhan coming to you live from the newsroom here at CNN News 18. Plenty to share with you this Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. But the biggest aspect, and this is the big CNN News 18 exclusive, that this is a nation that has now lost all narratives. And the only narrative that it realizes that is going to keep it afloat and keep its population keep its people absolutely perhaps in the throes of Maya or illusion, is this narrative around Kashmir. And CNN News 18 is now blowing the lid of Pakistan's renewed push towards Kashmir. They are making a clear push, and this is a CNN News 18 exclusive, and they are trying to reignite Mission Kashmir. The Kashmir blueprint for Pakistan, driven by the ISI, is going to be the story that is top focus here at 5 p.m. on the Nation at 5. On CNN News 18. Now, we get you the inside details of the ISI's new Kashmir blueprint. Amid the economic turmoil in the country, the terror outfit is actually changing its tactics. It's namely creating a coalition of terror outfits. So rather than having multiple wings and arms of this entire terror hydra, which they tried to unite under the United Jihad Council, they are now putting all of them together into one group. And this one group is being called the ISHP, and that's where the entire crux is. They are bunching all the terror hydra, all the arms of the terror hydra into one big coalition, and they are creating this entire unit with clear directions and of course support from the Chinese regime. These are revelations of a former ISI operative to CNN News 18's investigations editor Manoj Gupta. This is a top ISI source who's revealing this, and let's listen and let's take a look at some of the details that we have been able to access. The ISI is activating Mission Kashmir yet again. The ISI has been losing control in Jammu and Kashmir since 2008, and they've been trying and embed themselves seriously and strongly since then. Before 2008, the ISI operated over 80 missions in Kashmir itself. The Pakistan military and establishment currently is low on funds due to A, poor economic conditions, and of course B, the grip of the FATF blacklist or the threat of the FATF blacklisting. The other aspect is that it's also losing grip on Balochistan and Afghanistan, which they claimed as a victory, but now they are realizing that it's a very, very hard pill to swallow, and it's literally choking Afghanistan issue. They are now trying to create a new terror nexus via the Islamic State Wilayah Hind, Islamic State Wilayah Hind or ISHP. The Islamic State Wilayah Hind has been given a list of targets in Jammu and Kashmir. Properties of Jammu and Kashmir terrorists are currently being liquidated to raise funds locally itself. The ISI is maintaining focus on Jammu and Kashmir youth for terror recruitment. They also have tacit support from the PLA and the CCP, because the Chinese establishment, Chinese authorities are keen that there is a war on two fronts that India has to battle. So they keep the LAC hot. On the other hand, you have the Afghanistan Kashmir issue keeping India on the edge. The ISI are unable to secure an alliance with the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan so far, because the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan are not keen to enter into Kashmir. They are actually using some of those who are aligned within the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan towards the ISI establishment to try and get them to join in, and they are refusing to do so far. They actually want Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan operations in Kashmir, but the outfit so far is unwilling. Now, these are details that we have accessed. What stands out is that rather than trying to create multiple units, they are trying to create a coalition and trying to get all of them, bunch them up together. Now, this ties in the information that's been shared by a former ISI operative with our investigations editor Manoj Gupta, ties in with the NIA charge sheet that CNN News 18 had accessed. We had brought you excerpts even before the charge sheet was out, and we have got you the excerpts and the whole charge sheet too. Between Manoj Gupta and Arunima, we were able to access this charge sheet of the terror print in Jammu and Kashmir and the modus operandi, and all of them point towards a combination or coalition of resources